It is easy to get comfortable in the Philippines. It is so easy to just slide right into the island life, slide right into the traditions and cultures, and completely lose track of time. We did.
Yeah.
That's for sure. We set off on this journey originally to bounce around month by month, island to island, country to country, to find something that we could call a home base and continue that pattern. We honestly didn't give many places a chance yet and found ourselves sitting in the Philippines for 8 months. Not a bad thing.
No,
Not
we
a bad thing
enjoyed
at all.
life. That's why we stayed.
We absolutely love it. Like, we got addicted to how beautiful and wonderful the culture is.
Yeah.
It is magnanimous and glorious and absolutely addictive.
We have a whole episode on it.
Absolutely. We have a couple of episodes on it. Go back and watch all of our episodes because honestly, from getting there to learning to adjusting to my favorite episode, The Beauty of Bohol, all the way to what it takes, tips and tricks, we have learned a lot and we have enjoyed every minute in the Philippines. But we got too comfortable. We need to move on and continue our journey looking for new places and new experiences. If in the end we round out a couple more countries in a couple more months and we tell ourselves the Philippines was it for a home base, then we're coming back.
Yeah.
And we love Bohol. It really is centrifuge to the whole area, and it really is amazing to have an airport there. Now, there are a few other places, Siargao, Palawan, Luzon, Leyte, where there are airports. Again, we didn't give it enough time and enough commitment to really go and look. We got comfy.
Yeah.
Our fault, not a bad thing, but it's time to move on for a little while and figure out the next step. So it's time to buy some tickets somewhere else. And I'm thinking Bali.
Okay, so we're sitting here deciding, do we leave to go to Bali or do we wait? Flights aren't going to get any cheaper.
And it seems like Bali's only getting tighter right now with all this Russian drama, this tourist drama.
And this guy wants to surf.
Want or need?
Needs.
You know my soul.
I think we book it. It's a one-way ticket.
Let's do it.
Okay, we're doing it. Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
Boom. And just like that,
We got tickets to Bali!
time for the next step. Our goal is to find things that break the mold, that make us uncomfortable, that allow us to learn and grow from new experiences.
Needless to say, it's been stressful trying to break down and get down to bare minimum of what we really need in Bali. Stuff is what weighs us down, and we want to travel more.
You and all your shit. We need a boat.
This is the level of wonderful relationship support and intimacy we carry. Welcome to my daily planet.
He fishes, he surfs, he's got to have his chef knives. Are you still recording?
Yeah. These are a little tricky. We wrap noodles around the front and backs of them on the rails, then I tape them, throw a shirt over them. Now we're going to slide it into this bag.
Boards are about to get used. How long has it been since you surfed a wave? Just a wave.
Wow. Sometime around July.
It's been almost a year. How long has it been since you surfed good waves?
Then it was probably 2020.
Yeah. Packing is not my strong suit.
Philippine Airlines can be a little tricky, okay? PAL, when we left America, PAL hit us hard.
Yeah.
Like $600 additional just to bring our 2 heavy boxes, surfboard bag, and fishing gear. Literally destroyed us on that. Once we were here and now being in the Philippines, it was definitely a much different approach, much different treatment. They got us for kilos rather than boxes and bags. Alyssa can explain a lot more.
So we went in to the PAL office at our local airport and spoke with the lady at the counter.
The goal is that now that we're in the Philippines, it won't be American prices, because to bring all of our stuff here costs us over $500. They were going to charge us $1,000 at the
Right.
LAX airport. So now that we're in the Philippines, we're hoping we're getting Philippine prices. We'll see. Huge weight lifted off of our shoulders. That went way better than we ever could imagine. The surfboard bag is regular check-in. Rod bag, she said regular check-in. So we're super excited. I'm super excited that we don't have to pay extra and it's just all included. Hospitality is so much different here than it is in the United States.
And how many kilos over were we in the end?
4 kilos over, and that cost us an extra $40 US.
We've got our tickets. We've checked our luggage to make sure that we're guaranteed to bring everything we need. Bali is a surf community, so I can finally bring my surfboards and have a purpose for them. We know we got to bring the boards. We know we got to bring the fishing gear and the dive gear because that's what you do in Bali. If you're sitting in the Western world and you're looking at what we have and what we own, we don't got nothing left.
Nothing.
We have nothing. We have a backpack of clothes each.
And our clothes are getting raggedy.
And our clothes are getting raggedy. And I know you guys are tired of seeing me in the same 4 t-shirts. So I'm down to 1 pair of baggies, 1 pair of boots, and 2 pairs of flip-flops.
I think I have 3 pairs of shorts and 4 shirts that I wear.
Other than that, it's just the essential extreme sports and waterman gear that we have. It is extremely costly to have to go and rent those things every day. There are a million reasons why it's beneficial to have your gear rather than rent it everywhere you go.
Yeah.
So we're bringing our gear with us. As I'm sure most of you can imagine, the hardest part about leaving any place that you're comfortable with is obviously saying goodbye. We have been in the Philippines for 8 months and we have made some friends.
Yeah.
Some amazing friends. We have met some legends through and through. Booking our tickets means it's time to say goodbye, or at least for now, I'll see you later. That was definitely hard. We hopped around the island for a few days and said goodbye. I know I have to give a huge shout out to James and Angela. My buddy James really was there for me through and through on just about everything. Helped me find jobs, picked me up when I was feeling low. I picked him up when he was feeling low, and honestly had some of the best camaraderie with James. James, thank you so much for everything. You're truly a gentleman through and through. I don't care what they say about you.
It's true.
And with James, his wife Angela, and their Yaya sister Belle, we love you guys. Angela, you're amazing. I know Alyssa found a sister there. Annabelle, we love you to death. Thank you so much. Daniel, thank you so much for all the help. And then, of course, my godson. I was very much blessed while I was there to be offered the opportunity to become James and Angela's youngest son, Ryan's godfather, or godpa, as it's said there. I am honored. I fully understand that it is a lifelong commitment. I will always be there for him in spirit and in love and in advice and wisdom. I will be there as much physically as I can throughout the years. Ryan, just know that wherever I am in the world, buddy, you have a place to call home. Uncle Day loves you, bro. I know that Alyssa's got some of the girls she wants to give a shout out to.
I've got to give a shout out to some of the girlfriends that I've made in the Philippines. Shout out to Claire, to Joycey, to Rose. Shout out to Emily, Tima. Shout out to Rhea. These women have all been amazing friends in our lives and in my life. And we have had so much fun singing karaoke together, going out to dinner together, and just being girls.
That they were. All right, it's time to go. It's time to get on a plane and head to Bali. You know, there's a lot of stress and tensions. We literally had one-way tickets to Bali, no outbound ticket, no guarantee of where we'd be after our first 30-day homestay rental, no guarantee of whether we could even stay in the country after 60 days, no guarantee of whether we had a dime left to our names in 60 days. A lot of stresses, a lot of fears, a lot of natural concerns and normal concerns. This is what we chose to do. These are the decisions we decided to make. And this is the life we decided to live. Like we've said time and time again, we're doing this for you. We're doing this to show you guys that it's possible. You don't need to work for 20 years and then take retirement and do these things when you're done and have no body strength left. You can do this now, and you can do this for, honestly, around $10,000 US a year if you're smart about it. It is totally possible, but it's time for us to go.
It's a very nerve-wracking move, considering we were very comfortable in Panglao. We had some money coming in. Now we don't know.
What are you gonna miss about the Philippines?
The people. So early. Didn't sleep well.
Who has messier hair?
You do? 7 a.m. and it's moving day, which means we're getting on a plane and we're headed to Bali. So many emotions. It's very nerve-wracking. It's definitely a rush.
You said, I want to travel more,
Yes.
need to do
Yes.
more, need to see more.
Yes. I did say all that, and I mean it, and we're going and we're doing it. But at the same time, it doesn't mean it's not scary. Do it afraid. We don't know where we're gonna be in 30 days.
No idea.
And we don't know where we're gonna be in 60 days.
Not a clue.
Once again, and one last time, no prob Rob.
Thank you, Rob. As always, you come through just like the great friend that you are.
Rob came through, picked us up, made sure he was the last one we saw while we were there. We got to the airport, we checked in, they were good to go on the baggage. It was time to head to Manila for a layover.
How are you feeling?
Everything. Happiness, new chapter. Sadness, closing a chapter. For now.
Attention guys, outdoors will be closed shortly.
Nervous, big waves, but it's who I am. Right now it's showing 11 foot. That's big. It's gonna be quite interesting. When we got to Manila, the funniest thing ever, I've been the one doing the drinking with the boys. I've been the one drinking the Tanduay and the Red Horse because I love it. This chick, man, let me tell you, you can take the woman out of the Filipino, but you can't take the Filipino out of the woman. Right to the cheapest looking sari-sari in the airport she can find, smacks up a bottle of Tanduay and a bottle of Coke, comes over with 2 cups.
Hey, I make things happen.
She did.
What was that?
We gotta celebrate. We're going to Bali.
Oh, shit.
And we're leaving the Philippines. Tanduay and Coke? Seems fitting.
Cheers.
Cheers.
When we got here,
We both deep sighed. Just rethinking that whole experience was so stressful. Even now.
it's the middle of the night. A lot of people, if they've come to Denpasar Airport, they know that you take that midnight incoming flight, which leaves you in the middle of the night. Lord knows nobody checks into a resort in the middle of the night. Logistically, you got to think there, what do I do if I get here in the middle of the night? And we knew we were going to stay at a homestay. If there was somebody who maintenances or manages the property, they were probably asleep. Questions immediately come up, what do we do now? We ended
Well, what did we do?
It's 2:30 in the morning at the airport, overstimulated and tired as hell. Do we go to our homestay in the dark at 2:30 in the morning, risking no one being there, or do we sit here in the airport? Make it or break it to our homestay and see what happens?
Yeah. Oyo said that they were a 24-hour front desk.
Okay. Fixing to find out. A little 3 a.m. cab ride.
My guess was immediately correct.
There was no one there to check us in.
At the end of a dead-end road, time to just unload the cab and make camp in the frickin' road until the morning, which we did up until about 5:45 when our property manager, Roos, decided to wake up and head for work.
It was really uncomfortable sitting out there for 2 hours.
Uluwatu somewhere. Waiting to get into our hotel, our homestay.
We decided to go camping our first night. Street camping, like hobos.
We're hobos now, huh?
Definitely a humbling experience. Here's the Millennial Legends, the way we roll kicker. The property manager wakes up, and now we had done this through a legitimate rental site, a legitimate online booking company, to what we thought was a legitimate property. Come to find out, they had separated from that property in that system. As soon as he woke up, these are the words that come out of his mouth immediately. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Because there's no room for us. So now it's 5:45 in the morning in Bali. We've been sitting on the side of the road. Now we have nowhere to stay. Welcome to Bali.
My heart sank.